The cold has returned, but a big pattern change on the way for next week. I'm meteorologist Carl Bonac. Welcome to Upper Michigan Source Weather on Demand for February 14th and 15th. Snow that occurred on Thursday into Friday morning mounted up to some pretty good totals. The least fell in the south central around Iron Mountain, 3 inches there, 5 inches in Marquette. The most in the northwestern UP. Also out east, Newberry had just over 7 inches, 8 at Ontonagon, and up at Copper Harbor, a conservative estimate of 13 inches of snow out of the system. Now, season totals up to this point, but not including what occurred during the last 24 to 48 hours up in the Keweenaw at Delaware, 236.2 inches. That's probably well into the 240s now, with 40 inches on the ground before this last snowstorm. At the National Weather Service site, 117.6, a 32-inch snow cover. This is actually running over a foot below the long-term average. And at Escanaba, a big snow year in the Banana Belt with a new snow over 5 inches, 60.2 for the season at Sioux Hill near Escanaba, and 22 inches on the ground. Here is the pattern currently, a northwest flow aloft that's bringing in the cold air. Watch what happens as we move into next week. Later in the week, the flow will come in out of the west or even southwest as a trough develops temporarily in the western U.S. That means a warm-up. In fact, our consecutive days at or below freezing at some point next week will most likely end. Here's what we expect on Saturday. High pressure should be dominating to the northwest, to the north, and just to our south, but a weak area of low pressure will push into the high, so we're expecting some increasing cloudiness already in the western UP late at night into the morning hours on Saturday. Otherwise, some sunshine will gradually give way to increasing cloudiness. Early in the morning, most spots 0 or below. The warmest readings right along the Lake Superior shore from Munising toward Grand Marais, probably in the single numbers. Winds will be light. Light winds will continue in the late afternoon out of the southeast out west ahead of that low, and light north to northwesterly winds in the eastern UP. Temperatures should be in the teens all over, and some light snow will start to develop in the western UP, gradually spreading to the east. Your TV 6-day forecast. Look for highs teens to around 20 on Sunday, and then that warm up for next week. It will be accompanied by snow on Monday. In fact, there could be another UP-wide snow, and it would likely be a wet snow. Then mild weather through the work week with a chance of a significant system coming up from the southwest about Thursday, and it could be warm enough for just plain rain or a mixture of rain and snow.